I don't even know how to begin explaining it. Has something ever happened to you that's so crazy good that you can't believe that it happened to you? You see it happening to other people, you know that it can happen, but you never thought that it would happen to you. And why you anyway? That is how I feel right now. There's 50,000 of you. I really have to like stop and like try not to cry or get emotional because it's really only 50,000. I think that this is the first year where I'm not gonna be sad on my birthday. I've always had an issue with my birthday because I was never at the place where I wanted to be. Being a YouTuber has always been my dream job, and I feel like I missed that opportunity because when I was younger I tried to do it, and if I just stuck with it I would have already had it. And now this is my job now somehow. I figured it out. You guys know I'm not one to overlook milestones. That's exactly why I got these tattoos. I got one at 100 subscribers, one at 1,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to get my next one at 100,000 subscribers, which is like an actual possibility. Like that's actually gonna happen now. It's possible. But anyway, thank you for 50,000 subscribers. I had you guys ask me some questions, so let's answer those. How did you decide to be a filmmaker, and did you have any difficulties in achieving your dream? Oh, I'm still working on that part. This YouTube channel is really like a catalyst for achieving that goal. But as far as like why filmmaking, I really love cameras and cinematography. Beautiful images, and I wanna create those beautiful images. I wanna be able to tell stories and tell my experiences and be able to help people. I wanna do a lot of things actually, but I think that there's something special with like imagining some idea and then being able to watch that idea unfold. This is where I edit all my videos, by the way. It's like a little makeshift setup inside of my kitchen because it's so hot here. You'll understand in a second. This is my garage. You probably have a garage, or you know what garages look like. This is not good backlighting. I mean, it kind of is, it's blown out. I definitely need like a light or something to bounce it back onto my face because you can't really even see me, but besides the point, I just wanted to remind you of what a garage looks like because this used to be a garage. What beginner cameras do you recommend? If you're on a really tight budget, then your phone will do just fine. Like really invest your money into lighting and audio and you're good. This is a small point and shoot camera. This is actually my first ever camera. I'm a big fan of Sony, so I'd recommend the RX100 line. Maybe a ZV-1, Canon G7X Mark II. If you got a little bit more money, definitely get a camera that has an interchangeable lens just like this. Upgrading your lens is gonna be so big, and that's what really gets you that good looking footage. So even if you get a cheaper body, getting a lot more expensive of a lens is gonna change things drastically. Again, Sony, this is Sony a5100, but you can get things like a Sony a6400, 6600, or if you're on more of a tight budget, get like a 6500 or something. But that's just for video. If you want to do photos, then like a Canon DSLR is going to be a lot cheaper and a lot better for photos, but not for the video side of stuff. This is my office. I built it from scratch. It used to look like the other garage, but I did so much work, and you can actually watch that on my channel. I took down the garage door opener and rails, put up this wall, put in a floor, put in these lights. I did everything, which is kind of cool. How long does it usually take you to finish a video? Well, that depends on if I'm able to focus, which I usually can't. I have a really hard time staying focused, but there are a few times where I needed to get that video out as quickly as possible. So I could probably knock out the reaction in like 30 minutes. And if I tried really hard, I could probably edit it in like an hour. I can't stay focused, especially now with editing. I am such a terrible editor. I can't wait until I make enough money to hire an editor. Editing just isn't my thing. When are you gonna reveal your family? This is my girlfriend. Her name is Eliza. We've been together for about a year. I'd show you my daughter, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that, but she's not here right now, so it doesn't matter. How have you been since you quit your job to pursue YouTube? Do you think you made the right choice? Is your other half supportive? Are you supportive?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's honestly been pretty lonely. Being a YouTuber, you just stay at your house all the time unless you're like a vlogger and out into the world. But with my content, I'm just at home all the time. I wish that more of my friends that I'd had at that job stayed my friends and talked to me more. That would be nice. But all in all, I think it's like a really good decision. I was dead set. My mind was set on this. Like I would not have it any other way. Are you guys married?
No.
When is your baby due? Well, we are no longer having a baby. We end up having a miscarriage, so the baby is not coming. Hopefully we are able to have a baby in the future, because that would be nice. I don't want to be like political or whatever, but There's a whole bunch of information going around online, and she is vaccinated. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if it was just a lot of stress and she's going through a divorce at the moment. And there was a lot of stuff with like our daughter and her not being able to see her for like 3 months. So maybe, hopefully it was just stress and not the vaccine, but hopefully we're able to have a kid in the future. So instead, we replaced that void with the dog. Your dog made an appearance in the last Q&A. I'd love to know more about him. How was he adopted? This one? I don't know if I told you guys. His name is Buddy. He is extremely loud. He sneezes. He's a purebred, long-haired Chihuahua, and I think we found him on like Craigslist or something. We didn't adopt him. He was like $200. What about this guy? I know you guys wanted to know more about this guy. He's actually really needy.
Yeah.
He's really needy. He has to be on you 24/7.
He gives good kisses. Oh, thank you.
But he's a really sweet boy. And luckily, like, he is a sweet boy because we have a 4-year-old that torments him. And Buddy is a sweet boy, so we just got 2 sweet boys. But his name is Mochi. I really expected you guys to vote for Cookie. Yeah, I don't know. I kept calling him Mochi, so he is Mochi. We went to the Humane Society and adopted him. He was actually a free dog, believe it or not. Completely free. They waived all of the fees. I don't know, all of the paperwork says that he has like problems. According to the paperwork, he is both a boy and a girl. He has his stuff, and he also doesn't have his stuff, and he's blind in one eye, and he has a heart condition.
And he's only 1.
But he's a cute boy. He's also kind of ugly. He's like an ugly cute, I think. But God, is he needy and very, very jealous. Can you give us a status update on your life? Honestly, I think things are going pretty good. I guess the biggest difference from the last Q&A to this one is that my relationship with my daughter hopefully has gotten a little bit better. That is just a whole situation in itself, and it's just like a headache to try to co-parent with someone else that doesn't want to co-parent.
He's a jerk. End of story. It's hard when you have one parent who doesn't discipline their child, and then they come to mom's house and they're like, whoa, like discipline, like we say please and thank you, and we learn how to ask for stuff. When she's at dad's house, it's like free roaming, and then when she's at our house, it's like, whoa, there's rules and structures.
Yeah, so like as a 4-year-old, getting your way and like getting stuff all the time is a lot better than not, and it's definitely more of the not over here. So she can act like such a brat sometimes because she doesn't get her way.
Yeah.
And it can hurt your feelings sometimes.
Yeah. She will go from a very intelligent young girl singing her ABCs, counting to 20, and in 2 seconds, when she doesn't get what she wants, she goes into little baby mode. She starts crying, throwing a fit, slamming her door.
Yeah, so being a parent is interesting.
It's real fun.
This is my fan, because it's hot. I installed an air conditioner in here, but it's just not that good. So that's why I edit in my kitchen now during the summer when it's 120 degrees. Are you in Army now? Yeah, probably. You said you might get a BTS tattoo soon. What special bond do you feel with BTS that made you think of that? Oh, I feel like BTS has changed a lot for me. Obviously, like they gave me like my big break and like that initial push that I really needed to get stuff like going. If I didn't react to Butter, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. If it weren't for BTS, I wouldn't be able to be a full-time YouTuber. But they've also changed my perspective about like music and music videos and culture in general. BTS opened up my eyes to K-pop in general and like how good it is. And especially music videos. Like BTS like revitalized music videos for me. I would never have taken the time out of my day to go and look at other K-pop groups or actually like look at K-pop videos beforehand. Did you have any prejudice about BTS from day one to today? Has something changed in you? Yeah. I thought K-pop was just like massively overhyped. But more importantly, I didn't think that it was going to appeal to me. What kind of music do you listen to? You know, typically I would listen to what I consider like sad boy rap, like The Kid Laroi, Juice WRLD, Trevor Daniel, Young Pinch, all like sad boy rap. And so with that in mind, you could probably see why I didn't think it would appeal to me. I thought it was gonna be a lot more like just straight pop. That was my perception of BTS and K-pop in general, was just pop, but in a different language. So now watching almost all of BTS's music videos, looking at different groups, it is so much more than that. There's so much influence inside of their songs. Even though I can't understand the lyrics, I can appreciate the song. And when it comes to music videos, I can really appreciate the music videos. The music videos are what made me fall in love. The fact that they treat K-pop videos as an actual art form is the reason why I'm gonna keep looking at them. Why did you start your channel? Honestly, I just got my first DSLR and I like really fell in love with like cinematography and like using it. For the longest time, I was just in auto settings and I wanted to figure out how to use my camera. So I finally took the time to learn all of the settings on my camera and like what did what. I was daily vlogging on my other channel at the time and I knew that it would be a good idea to have like a niche content type of a channel. So right after I figured out how to use my settings, I made a video on how to use camera settings and I made this channel. What's your favorite color? Pink, but I also really like red, gold, and black. Why did you name the channel LoveTheBasics? Well, at first I didn't. This channel was originally called Love Live, but I was never able to like search for it and find it. There was another YouTube channel that had a similar name, and I think there was an anime that had a similar name, so it just wasn't happening. So for SEO reasons, I had to change it. Since I was doing like camera stuff at the time, like how to use your camera, like what are the basics of the camera? What are the basic settings? I decided to change it to LoveTheBasics. Luckily, I was able to keep that name somewhat in my like freelance company because I named it Love Live Productions. What is your favorite shirt? Well, I'm sure you guys know the answer to that. It's this one. Well, maybe not, but this one does have a special place in my heart since it is my company logo on a shirt, but this one might be one of my actual favorites. I love these little embroidered patch things. I love them, and this was the Halloween one from last year. So it's no surprise that when I went to make my own shirts, I had to make them embroidered. This is just the first design for the Before Tomorrow ones. It was a good learning experience and a good start, but I definitely want to add like little embroidered patch things like that. But you can get this one and this one in the link in the description below if you want to support me. This obviously is a lot more YouTuber merch, and this I want to develop into an actual clothing brand, but this ships out of my house and this one does not. So that's why I started offering these ones so that you guys could actually get it and you don't have to pay a fortune in shipping. All right, speed round, let's go. Which BTS music video is most cinematically pleasing to you? Definitely Heartbeat. Out of all the K-pop music videos you reacted to, which stood out to you the most? I don't know, Stray Kids has a cool style, CIX has a cool style, NCT 127. Like every group has like a really cool style of editing, so I don't know. Are you gonna explore more K-pop music videos in the future? Yes. What's been your favorite BTS song so far? I don't know, they all sound so pretty. Have you added any K-pop songs to your playlist? Yes. Summer Tights and So Beautiful. What's your favorite food? I don't know, steak, hamburgers. I ate too much spaghetti. We're having this nice salmon dinner tonight. I don't know. Do you dye your hair often? Yes, about once a month. Which music video do you wish you could be a part of? Probably Blood, Sweat, and Tears, because oh my god, there was so much with like all of their sets, like Jesus. Or maybe Heartbeat, because that one is just vampire or wolf? A vampire, like a normal wolf? Definitely a vampire then. How did you hear about BTS? Who hasn't? How old are you? 23. What's your most viewed video? This one. What artist do you want to direct their music video? Probably the Kid Laroi or Trevor Daniel. When are you gonna react to Twice? Probably soon. Tell us about your study life. I didn't. I graduated high school, that's it. What's your childhood dream? To become an automotive engineer, surprisingly. Can you show us your setup? Sure. So obviously we have my camera right there. This is a little monitor so that you can actually see yourself. This is the microphone that I use. It plugs straight on into the camera. This microphone plugs into the computer. The computer's right here. These are interfaces. They basically let you plug in the microphone right there, and then that gets plugged into the computer. Extra screen for live streams, and then a big old soft light right there. Oh, and then that's my backlight right there. It's just like a little stick light. I got lots of Red Bulls because I'm a real sleepy boy. And this is a height adjustable desk that I repainted. It's actually a chalkboard desk. That's the worst heart in the world. This is my other desk over here. I don't think I actually showed you, but this is where my computer would normally live, but it's not right now. And this is a new monitor that I have to put up, but it doesn't matter since my computer's not here anyway. Oh. And I also have like actual like studio speakers and a whole bunch of studio equipment because at one point I really loved doing music, but I've had such a bad writer's block, but I really want to do it more, so I don't know. You want to recreate a few scenes from BTS music videos. When will you do that? Hopefully really soon. I want to do that like really soon. What scene should I recreate? Are you planning to pursue a filmmaking career alongside being a YouTuber? Are you going to branch out soon with your content or just leave it as a reaction channel? Like I said, this channel is just a catalyst for what I want to do in the future. I want to redefine what it means to be a YouTuber and how to break into that world. My goal is to create a series that goes on Netflix, but I want to use the money that I'm getting right now to try to fund short films and then grow those short films into actual films and then grow that into a TV series. So hopefully you guys stick with me during that whole journey. I have a really good movie idea, but I want to start off with a short film. I don't know, that was one of my goals for this year, is to create a short film. So hopefully I'm able to actually do that. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. It's hard to thank you without becoming emotional because it really does hit a deep core for me. So thank you so much. We got more videos coming out tomorrow. If you want to support the channel, there's the Patreon link and the shirt links in the description below. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And all right.
Say it. All right. All right. All right.